audio level at 42 and checking audio now. Still pretty loud. I think he can hear my clicks, but I want to see if it's kind of bad or not. Alright, well I think it's tolerable for now. But the stream will be up. Let's see how this goes. I already made a new world, just went in there to add some Curios and some extra slots. But for the most part, I spent like no more than 6-8 seconds in the world. I mean, when I load in, you'll see the timer go in. And I haven't died or done anything yet. So let's see how this goes. I think one of the things I really wanted to do was to get like some sort of I wanted to get a mod that adds tacz weapons into chests, but I can't seem to do that without having apotheotic add-ons and Ragnarok enabled. I'm sure there's a very simple mod / way to do it, but I haven't found it. Yeah, it looks like we're getting started already.
Perhaps you will be the one to uncover the long-forgotten history of this land. If so, I must bear witness to your accomplishments.
Alright, so the problem I just found in doing that is basically the narrator is a bit loud and it overpowers my audio. So I'll be adjusting that throughout the stream, but for now you're just gonna have to deal with it. Alright, that's not a good sign. Basically, what tacz Curios does is that it adds a few items that improve guns in specific ways, either through categories and whatnot. And I just wanted to put something quick. The effects didn't seem too drastic besides adding a little bit of extra damage. And just something else to be mindful and add. If you don't like an item, you can convert it to a core fusion, which can then be crafted into a reroll. As far as map goes, I think the best place to start to go is the abandoned nether portal. And I think from here we can hopefully there's like a blaze spellstone in there so I can like get cooked food. The main hard part about the start to some of these is the finding a good place to base. Now I started the difficulty on easy, but I'll quickly turn that back up when I get something. The other day I was figuring out what resource, if I can get my Mudeth pack to work, I might as well try the Flash Isaac tracks. I've been working on it for quite a while. I just couldn't figure out how to make the music Dianetic. Right now you're hearing it in both your headset and loud, even though we don't. The spawn for this music could have been anywhere else, and I haven't been able to find it. There was another pack that I'm basing, which is the Minecraft parody resource pack that I used as a framework for this pack, but I think the tracks themselves were edited so that the music was Dianetic, and I need to figure out how. I mean, for all I know, it could be as simple as just turning the setting from stereo to mono so it comes from a single source, but I don't know. I don't know if you have to manually create a track that can do that, or I'm just doing something wrong when I'm transferring them from MP3 to .ogg files. Occasionally I'll pause and like come back, but that's mainly because I'm testing out the audio. It looks like it's been toned down. They shouldn't be as big of an issue, so now I can just focus on through this world. Really? There's no chest in here? No, there really is no chest. That's odd. Alright. Next target is that Taiga village over there. I need dyes and I need bread. A recent change that went to sophisticated storage is that if you want to create a sophisticated chest, you no longer need redstone torches. They will now just work with levers, which is far more cost efficient, and you can make them early game rather than late game, which is a very strong plus in my opinion. Again, I'm still very vulnerable to mobs like iron golems. I think the last time I got harassed by one, they dealt like 6 hearts. The only thing I don't like about Taiga biomes is that their loot tables are genuinely terrible, if they even spawn chests. do have a golem here, which sucks. I don't want beetroot. Melee distance. Come on. We're gonna be cutting down a lot of trees. I can't skip night, so I gotta be very careful with how I handle this village. This village will be... I'll be turning everyone into... What's it called? Farmers, just like I did in my other world. I don't really have a target. That's a very lucky iron pickaxe. But I don't want to be caught out. I need a way to generate emeralds. The best way to do that is to get some potatoes, some farming equipment, and more importantly, seeds. I just don't know how to make a consistent melon farm where it grows them on the sides that I want them to. I know I need dirt. But other than that, I'm pretty stumped. There we go, I got what I needed. I don't want to live in the tundra due to the strays that spawn, so I need to find a better place to go. I think I'm better off just heading back to the plains biome. I know at one point the biggest trees and easiest to grind was these trees. Ooh, pumpkins. I think the funniest thing when it came to like trying to make content was I was trying to find a topic I'd get invested to. In the moment I like finally was like, you know what? I've been thinking about this one pack for so long. I might as well try it. And it was Enigmatic Legacy. I want to talk about it because it's a solid mod and whatnot. When I started getting right into it, I had to get gameplay footage, and just right around then, when I was genuinely trying to get some, this this brutal like back pain I got, which I got from a herniated disc. Apparently, sitting in a chair doing your work is just a recipe for disaster. At least that's what I thought initially, but as it turns out, that wasn't the problem. The problem is at my shop where I work, my boss would play music that I despise. So to stay away from it, I would purposely like keep my distance, stay away, or sit in my car. My car is not that comfortable. It does. Oh shit. Okay, so they do 3 hearts of damage. Oh shit. There we go. We got lucky. So I sat in my car, and then I got into a voice chat with someone. So I decided to just keep hanging out with them. Let's go. And in all that time I was sitting with my friend and talking to him in BC, I had been like not comfortable, so I've just been like, swinging my back against it, trying to find a comfortable position. By the time I was done, I got out, everything seemed fine. That is until the next day, I felt like a pretzel. I was like, what the hell is happening? I couldn't bend over, every little thing moved, just felt like death, and I was questioning what the hell happened. And that's when it hit me that it was the back pain coming from the herniated disc. This happened to me before because I went to college, and college, oh my god, just giving me more reasons to despise it. I would spend days in class just kind of sitting in there waiting for an opportunity to go home, because at the time when I went home, it wasn't like a nice environment to just do work, because I had somebody like shut off my internet and they would like watch me do work, and I just couldn't get anything done at home. So I would just go and stay on campus. But a lot of times there's no like place to lay down or rest. So I had to just sit there and slowly wait for the day to pass so I can go home. Next, one day I'm in the cafeteria like any other day. I'm just trying to kill some time before going back to my classes were over for that day, but I had to just kill some time. I try to get up, and like some pain shows up where I'm like, you know what? I need to sit back down. Like like I went from being able to get up to just like, no, I need to sit down. Then the pain starts getting really bad. Like I feel it, like it's clawing at me. And when this happens, I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? What the hell is happening? Well, as it turns out, I'm literally feeling the symptoms of back pain just about to show up. So I do what any normal college student would, and I don't go to the doc. Instead, I drive home and just lay in bed. My dad sees that I'm home, and to him it's early. He's like, what the fuck? Why are you home early? Don't you think, just because you're in pain or you're feeling that doesn't mean you can just show up home? Like, you still got classes. I don't know why that's the first thing he told me. Really? Like, dead ass. He didn't ask if I was alright until like the next day. And I'm just there writhing and being like, you know what? I don't think I can do anything. obviously things have changed by now, and I'm just mostly trying to get by. I can't even go to do interviews right now because my pain is like so bad I can't even put on my dress shoes. So unless I want to go in there with like a cheap Child's t-shirt or something, I don't think it's a good idea to try to get a job while I'm feeling this way. Lapis, gold, well, that was worthless. I'm just trying to set up like a YouTube where I can watch YouTube and play Minecraft. Yo, man, that's this stupid skeletons. My God, in this pack, they're just brutal. They don't ever give you a break. You gotta like hold them back and just make sure that they don't. Oof. Yeah, I have to like. The thing I don't like about my setup is I'm not feeling too hot today. I don't know. There's something about a like herniated disc that folks say, or at least it's on the website that like you start feeling sick, and I've been feeling sick for the past few days. I mean, for all I know, it could just me getting sick with coming down with something, but oh no. Shit. Alright, well, we got a problem with this pack. I need to remove. There was a mod called custom items in chests, and I forgot that one of the items they add is a iron is the ability to find just diamond pickaxes in these things. That sucks. We'll still keep playing though. All I really have to do is just not open more chests. It wouldn't be that bad. But that's the thing. Like that's what I was saying in the video I was talking about. It's very difficult to balance mods because you can quickly find items or things that just make the game like difficulty trivializes it, and it sucks. But that's the nature of the game. Jesus Christ. I'll admit that's a complete dumbass move on my part. Jesus Christ. That sucks. I'm gonna blow through all my food just to recover all that. Bruh. That's such bullshit, dude. Oh, where do I even go to stop this guy? Nah, dude, that's fucking evil. Gotcha. I can't even catch a goddamn break. You fucking... I can't leave this area. I need food. Shit, I forgot to bring coal. Two chicken, two salmon. Arrows, apples. I don't want to use apples because I can use them for golden apples. I mean, realistically, I can just cut down trees to get those. I'm so used to being able to mine faster.
You are immortal. Return and give that pitiful creature a demonstration of this fact.
I have to make a chest. I am not going back down there with all this inventory on me, so... I mean, look, I could have personally survived that, but that would have taken so much time. So at this point, my plan is to fully go into... is to fully get into... So I can't build any... I can build one unbreakable tool, but I don't have a fully... I need to make another iron pickaxe, but I don't want to do that because I can just make a gold pickaxe. And with a gold pickaxe, I get fortune 2. Again, it's not gonna matter. I mean, I can just get a gold axe. I don't need to have him or a looting sword. Or, you know, this fucking guy can show up and ruin my life. It's funny that I died to 2 zombies approaching me, but not an Enderman finding me. This is basically what I do every single time I do like a Minecraft world. I spend a lot of time gathering charcoal, because charcoal is an extremely valuable resource when you can't be fucked to get more coal. There's only so much coal you can find, and having an infinite, well, not infinite, but effectively, as long as you're willing to put in the time, cut down as many trees to get that. The downside is, of course, based on which type of, like, spruce trees, they're the best. They're straightforward and they're not hard to make, but they do take up a lot of room. But these ones, since I couldn't find a good source of... Alright, so that's the last trees I'm going to be cutting. I think the worst part about trumpets is that they have the most debris drops, and then they expand the most. God damn it, dude. I lost the backpack. The whole reason I went out of my way to fucking smack the crap out of him was so I can get the backpack he was wearing. Ugh, I hate these caves, dude. I haven't been able to move out of here, and I don't think there's any good spot for me to, like, go from here. The worst part is there is actually a decent spot to find some resources, but I need to light up this entire cave. Thankfully, the creepers are effective enough to take out large crowds, but I gotta time it and do it properly. That was a little too close for comfort. Oh, come on, creeper. Son of a bitch. I need a book. Okay, I got a book. Now I just need a lantern. Okay. There we go. Now I got a good weapon. Or at least a weapon good enough to take on the enemies. Now you just swap these. Grab some extra wood over here. Turn that into sticks. Craft some more torches, and I can make that cave just a little bit more usable. Ugh. I was planning to run away from this stupid igloo so I can get a better base, but since this is the only place that has a good active cave system for me, I guess I just have to deal with this. now you're gonna fucking get it. And that is how you counter Enderman in this pack. You just need to carry a boat on you. Or, you know, when it wants to work. Jesus Christ. Get out of here. Can you believe how fucking stupid I am to craft this item even though I don't have the Forger's Gem because I still need to find it? Bruh. Nah, bro, you can call me stupid now, bruh. Oh my god, now I really... I would have loved to walk around with an unbreakable axe or unbreaking axe. How much damage does this thing do? It does 7 damage, dude? I could just use it as a melee weapon if I wanted to. Alright, well, I think I'll end the stream for now. I'll probably restart it later if I'm feeling up to it. I know I wasn't talking much this whole stream, and I don't really expect much to come of it. I just didn't have much else to do, and I didn't want to continue working on a video while I felt like